This short presentation aims to remind everybody of the possibilities available in Beacon and covers most of its main features. There are several important questions to consider about how you currently keep your data compared with an all-in-one system like Beacon. Where is it all kept? How easily can you or any of your committee access data held by someone else? How quickly can changes like new emails, addresses and phone numbers be updated and circulated? How easy is it to hand over when a new officer is appointed and they have to learn a system that the last officer created? And how secure is your data? Does everything comply with the General Data Protection Regulation? Are your paper files locked away? Are your computers and files all passworded? This is what Beacon was made for. It provides a single safe and secure place that's easily accessible to store everything. It's always accessible because it's online. It's easy to learn because it requires no IT skills. It's easy to pass on to new officers. And besides all this, it's GDPR compliant. Beacon is an online membership management system. It's a website, and so it's accessible from wherever you can access the internet, at home, in church halls, in committee meetings. Any updates can be done and made immediately available to whoever has permission to see it. This is the main administration menu that gives access to all the facilities that Beacon has. Membership, groups, finance, plus miscellaneous and setup. Each role has permission to access only those parts that are necessary for that role. For example, the membership secretary only sees the first column and parts of the last column. The treasurer only sees the centre column and parts of the last column. Within these roles, many facilities can be turned on or off as permission or not is given to view, create, change or delete information. Every facility can be made available to officers as they need it and easily changed with the agreement of the committee. The membership list lies at the core of Beacon. Every member has an individual record card holding all their contact data. This also includes gift aid, current and previous membership subscriptions, groups they belong to, and any financial transactions they've been involved in. The members list can be searched, for example, by name, a part of a name, a postcode, a whole or partial address, or via the alphabet above the list. The Groups Coordinator can manage groups and their membership from this one page. Members can be added to or removed from group lists. This officer can see at a glance how many members a group has, whether there are any spare places, and create waiting lists. They can also see where and when a group meets. The Finance module is a basic in and out record written specially for people with no financial background. By default, Beacon automatically records all subscriptions whether the U3A and its treasurer want to use the rest of the Finance module or not. There's a transaction page that records the details of every payment in or out. A U3A can create extra accounts and categories of spending should they wish to. All these appear on the transaction records. Beacon can do your gift aid declaration. It can create end-of-year statements and can be used for annual audits. Beacon has an email program that can send as many mails as you want. There's an excellent and very straightforward mail merge that allows you to individualize all your mail shots. Only the sender can see the addresses. The system sends them one by one, so no recipient sees the other addresses. Polls can be used to filter out groups, as long as the answer is yes or no. For example, does a member want an email newsletter? Yes or no? Will the member help in the car park? Yes or no? A poll of people who do not want Third Age Matters lets you complete an accurate return of the magazine very quickly, and you can have as many polls as you like and delete them when no longer needed. You need one person to act as the site administrator. Because Beacon is online, everyone who uses the system needs a computer or tablet and internet access. With the permission and agreement of the local committee, the administrator manages everybody else's access. GDPR states that people should see only what is necessary to fulfill their roles. Access can be finely tuned to the needs of each officer, and over time your admin could help others learn the system. So to summarise, Beacon is an excellent tool to help your committee run your U3A. Everything an officer needs for their role is always available and up to date. All your data is safe and secure. The workload is greatly reduced. For example, the Third Age Matters returns can be completed in a few mouse clicks, annual statements in a similar time. Once a member is in the records, Beacon knows when and how much they should pay as a subscription. Beacon can let you know who the late payers are and eventually who's not paid at all. The operation of Beacon is all text-based, so passing a role onto a new officer is very easy. Help is always at hand. We have many supporters who are willing to demonstrate Beacon. They often then become your own supporter. They have a great knowledge of Beacon and can answer your questions. We give you a practice Beacon site we call Demoton, which you can experiment with to try out all the facilities. You can keep this after going live to help new officers learn how Beacon works. We provide a data template for you to put all your data into and check that it's in the right format for Beacon. This can be completed by you or in conjunction with your supporter, or by one of the Beacon migrators if necessary. The migrator then creates your live Beacon site. The supporter continues to work with you for 3 months after migration. There's an online help desk with lots of ready answers, and there's an online forum where people discuss issues around Beacon. The cost is £1 per member per year, counted pro rata from when you go live and then annually from the end of March. The price will not go up, and as more U3As use the system, we hope it can come down. Keeping your data safe is our prime concern. Your data is backed up professionally every day and to 2 physically separate servers. All your data is also encrypted. You may be wondering about Beacon 2. U3As keep their data in so many different ways, there's currently no method for collating these into a standard set for Beacon 2. APT, the company creating Beacon 2, is going to take existing Beacon 1 data and transfer it into Beacon 2. The only method for migrating your data into Beacon 2 at the moment is via the well-established route into Beacon 1. If you'd like to know more, the first place you could look is the longer and more detailed slideshow on the website shown here. If you'd like a live presentation and discussion via a Zoom call, then contact us through the email address. Thank you for listening, and I hope we'll hear from you soon.